the Argentinians or the Germans to become world champions? This is Football Every Day. I'm your host, Randip Singh, and with me, Brian Martin, Ian Yee. Thank you guys for being here. Now, the world has been waiting for this game. Monday morning, Malaysian time. Now, Brian, we're gonna go to the small stuff of the third, fourth placing first. Okay, it's just routine. Luis Van Gaal doesn't want this game. Neither does Luis Felipe Scolari. Brazil, they owe their fans big time.
Yeah, I agree. Even though the coaches don't think much of this match, I think the Brazilian public as a whole, not so much the Dutch, the Brazilian nation would want at least Brazil finishing in third place, and for that alone, I think Brazil owe it to the fans. They owe it to the spirit of the Samba football.
Correct.
To actually try to get something out of the game.
Ian, the Dutch have not been. They've been impressive, but nevertheless they've been unlucky also in the semi-finals. Now, how can Luis Van Gaal motivate his players for this game?
It's gonna be hard because he said it himself. It's a pointless game. He's a very pragmatic guy, which I think most Manchester United fans would be very happy to hear right now. He's very realistic. It's a dead rubber. There's no point trying to glorify it or to romanticize it. Who cares? You know what he said. The only thing that matters is who is the World Cup champion. So I don't think his players are going to be fired up for it. I don't think they're going to be bothered. The Dutch are a very proud footballing nation.
Yes.
Why bother? I think Brazil will win it no matter how.
Yeah, I think Brazil will win it.
You think Brazil is going to win?
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. All the jokes, all the brickbats about Brazil, getting hammered by the Germans, right? Brian, your take on what happened that day?
Thiago Silva, simple as that. They really missed the heart and soul of the Brazilian defense, and you could see that David Luiz missed his partner.
Yeah.
And
David Luiz was David Luiz.
David Luiz was David Luiz. Yeah, he reverted back to the old Chelsea form, and not so much Neymar, but without Thiago Silva, the defense were in 6s and 7s.
Yeah. For me as well, I thought that was going to be the biggest miss, not Neymar. Because Thiago Silva, he's a one-man wall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He just stands right there. He lets Luis do his thing, Marcelo do his thing.
Yep.
Maicon can bomb forward, Dani Alves can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
As long as Thiago Silva is there, he organizes them, makes sure they come back. David Luiz is such a naive defender.
Yeah.
He's talking about being a special talent. He wants to score 40-yard free kicks. He can't defend. He's just not interested in that aspect of the game, and that's what you need to win.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Okay, what do you expect in this game? I mean, scoreline prediction.
I'm going to go for Brazil to win by the odd goal, maybe 2-1.
And Brian Martin?
I'm going to go for a high-scoring affair because I think that there'll be less inhibitions.
Yeah.
So maybe 3-1 Brazil.
Fantastic, guys. We are going to go on a short break, but before that, okay, thank you Madan Rajasingham, all the way from Brazil, who has joined our contest and who stands a chance to win some fantastic Adidas footwear. I'm going to read out your email. Now, you and your group of friends are apparently was in Sao Paulo on the 28th and went to Brasilia to catch the Nigeria-France game. Fantastic stuff. And you guys are currently, in Brasilia enjoying the World Cup atmosphere. Thank you, Madan, and we will get back to you as soon as possible regarding what you're going to win. Now, we're going to go on a short break, and after that, we are going to come back and I'll tell you how to win the fantastic Adidas Battle Pack footwear and some dining vouchers from sold out restaurants. We'll be back shortly.
All in or nothing. It's a battle cry. A call to arms. The only way to live. The only way to play. It fuels them into battle. They step onto the field wearing war paint. Unleashing speed, energy and control, bearing the marks of those that know there is only one way. Hunt or be hunted, fear or be feared, evolve or die. black or white.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Everyday coming to you from Menara Star here in Petaling Jaya. With me, Brian and Ian. Brian, we're going to go to the big one. Germany against Argentina. Can a European team finally break their South American hoodoo and win the World Cup?
They won't have a better chance. I think going into this match, who would have thought that we'll actually be putting the Germans as favourites? I think unanimously, most of the pundits have decided that the Germans are favourite, especially after the mauling of Brazil.
Yep.
And Argentina has never really been impressive in any of the matches leading up to the final.
They've just done enough to
They've
win
just
the
done
game.
enough. You know, they have relied way too much on Messi, and in some respects, he has carried the team. So Germans definitely will be starting as favourites to break that hoodoo, that the northern southern hemisphere thing.
You know, Ian, Argentina has only won by the odd goal in every single game that they played in this World Cup. Di Maria, you've got your Messis, you've got your Higuains, right? What's wrong with the Argentinian strike force that they cannot score? They've not scored in a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, against Belgium was 1-0.
I think it's a bit of, as a United fan, it kind of reminds me of David Moyes' kind of management style.
Can we not go down that road?
I'm sorry, but it kind of feels that way, because you have all this attacking talent, but if you don't commit to an attacking style of football, like Spain does, like Arsenal does, you don't commit and say that we're going to go all out and attack, and everybody is committed to attacking, then the game plan just breaks down. You have some people with attacking instincts who want to go for it, but they feel like, maybe I need to track back, I need to be conservative.
I agree with Ian there, because I think the most important player, or the best player for the Argentinians against Holland was Javier Mascherano.
Yeah.
And he played basically a defensive midfield, stifling the midfield. And he did his job fantastically well. Robin didn't have a sniff.
Before the World Cup, Brian, everyone spoke about the attacking firepower of Argentina. But the defense has stood out.
Yeah.
Your Zabaletas, your Di Michelis, and your the Rojo guy from on the left.
Yeah.
He's been fantastic.
Yeah.
So is this game going to be about Argentinians' defense
See,
and the German firepower?
yeah, I mean, who would have thought? Because normally we associate Germany with being more dour defensive team, But I hope for the sake of purists that this World Cup lives up to a final, because we've had horrible World Cups. The last few World Cups have been really bad, and we don't want a war of attrition. That's the worst thing that can happen. So for the purist sake, I hope Argentina come out firing, come out swinging. Give Messi a chance. Give him the ball. Let him dictate the pace of play, and then I'm sure we'll see a much better game.
Ian, for 120 minutes in the semi-finals, Messi didn't touch the ball in the penalty box. Now, in my eyes, I think that's an alarming stat.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Messi needs to step up his game.
Yep.
Ian, what do you think?
Again,
is gonna happen?
I think again it's the Argentine. The mindset of this team, of the coach. Don't press forward. That's been the style of football that's been working for the past few years with the Spanish team. You press high, don't let people have time on the ball, so you can commit players forward. Comes back down to the difference again between Barcelona and United last season. Of course, Barcelona wasn't that great either, but I think that's why Messi hasn't been able to engage play further up in the pitch, because they're so concerned about keeping the ball first, about protecting their own rear guard first.
I'm going to ask you for a prediction. Sorry, Brian, you were saying?
Well, if I was Joachim Low, I would have looked at how the Dutch actually double team Messi in the semi-final.
Yep.
I've got people like Schweinsteiger, Philipp Lahm, Kadira, could do a similar job. And that will be uppermost in my mind. Should we double team Messi and then neglect other parts of the German game? I don't know. That could happen.
Brian, I'm going to ask you. I'm going to put you on the spot. Your prediction for the finals?
Yeah, even though I said Germany were the favourites, I'm still going to go with a narrow Argentinian win, 1-0.
Fantastic. Ian?
I think Argentina going to sit back because if they follow what Brazil did and they bomb forward, This German team is very ruthless. Gonna cut them open. So it's gonna be a boring game. I think. But I still tip Germany to win by the odd goal. I don't think you're gonna get what you want. It's gonna be a boring game.
Fantastic stuff, guys. Now, viewers, you can win some fantastic Adidas Battle Pack footwear and some dining vouchers from the good people in Sold Out. How? Simple. Just send in your most creative and most wacky selfies of you and your friends enjoying the World Cup, and your entries can be submitted by email to football@thestar.com.my, or you can tweet us at switchup.tv. Now make sure you do not forget to include your full name, your IC, and your contact number. Now, Brian, Ian, thank you very much for your brave predictions and for being here today. We will see you again soon, tomorrow in fact. We will be back tomorrow. Meantime, enjoy your football. Bye-bye from Manara Star.